Sitaram, 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 Sitaram.
Om Manujavang Marutatulavegam Jitendriyang Buddhimatang Varishtham Bhatatmajang Banarajuthamakkang Sri Ramadutam Sharanang Prapadde. My salutation and refuge to the messenger of Sri Rama, who is as swift as in the mind, who moves as fast as the wind, who is the conqueror of all the senses, who is honored for his excellent intelligence, learning and wisdom, who is the son of wind god, who is the chief among the Vanaras, the Devas incarnated as monkey to fulfill the mission of Sri Rama. Our salutations to him again and again. So today we are celebrating Hanuman Chalisa, Hanuman Jayanti, the birthday of Hanumanji. And so here we have done only from morning 4 to 5:30, and again we have done this afternoon 4 to now. And hope you all of you have enjoyed it and you have done it at your home and you have joined us in this wonderful chanting of the Hanuman Chalisa. And why do we celebrate Hanumanji's birthday, or we sing the Hanuman Chalisa? Because we always have some ideal before us we worship, for our all obstacles to be removed, for our all spiritual journey, for our day-to-day living. We need an ideal. And Swami Vivekananda said that Hanumanji should be the ideal of all. So I quote what Swami Vivekananda said. He said, "You have now to make the character of Mahavir your ideal. See how, at the command of Ramachandra, he crossed the ocean. He had no care for life or death. He was a perfect master of his senses and wonderfully sagacious. You have now to build your life on his great ideal of personal service. Through that, all the other ideals will gradually manifest in life. So obedience to Guru without questioning and strict observance of Brahmacharya, this is the secret of success. As on the one hand Hanuman represents the ideal of service, so on the other he represents the leonine courage, striking the whole world with awe. He has not the least hesitation in sacrificing his life for the good of Rama, a supreme indifference to everything except the service of Rama, even to the attainment of the status of Brahma and Shiva, the great world gods. Only the carrying out of Sri Rama's best is the one vow of his life. Such wholehearted devotion is wanted." So Swami Vivekananda encouraged this ideal, the ideal of service and ideal of one-pointed dedication, and a person who should do that would be perfect character, where they will be conquering all the own lower senses and focused on the mission of doing good to the world as per ideal presented before us. So Swami Vivekananda gave this ideal. Hanumanji stands for an ideal. And what ideal? Another place he said, everyone on the spiritual path must worship first. He is a perfect sannyasi. This Hanumanji he is talking about. He is a perfect sannyasi, a perfect brahmachari, a perfect bhakta. He is perfect in every way. So we all in our struggle today, in this facing these challenges of the virus. So we need some inner strength and power. And who can be the ideal before us, who can represent the strength, the valor, the power, the inner spirit to conquer this outward fear. So here he is standing, according to Tulsidas ji, we read in this Hanuman Chalisa all the time. Here Tulsidas ji said, he is the ocean. Hanumanji is the ocean of Jnana Guna Sagara, ocean of wisdom and virtue. Tihulaka Ujagara, illuminator of the three worlds. He illumines, gives knowledge and wisdom to the three worlds. Rama Duta, Rama's emissary. To fulfill the mission of Rama, he can go anywhere. And Atulita Baladhama, abode of the matchless power, yes, tremendous power, which is in us also. So idealizing that. And he is Shankara Sudana, Shiva's son, supremely wise, virtuous and clever, Vidyavan, Guni, Oti Chaturo. We need that character. Vidyavan should be wise person, virtuous, Guni, as also should be clever. Chatur means not in the bad sense, but in the right sense. And ever intent on the Rama's work. Rama kaj karibika aturo. So guardian of Rama's door. And another point. Anyone wants to realize God, Rama, he will have to go to Hanumanji. Hanumanji, if he does not open the door, you cannot go there. Ramji's darshan is impossible. So that is the purpose we worship him more. He holds the key. Tulsidas' own life, we remember the beautiful story that he was seeking for Rama darshan, and then somebody said that, when the Ram Katha goes on in Sankata Motion, there is one old man comes, and he is Hanumanji. Wherever Ram Katha, there Hanumanji appears there with tearful eyes. So you see, an old man comes at the very beginning and sits in the back corner, and when everyone, all the problem, singing and all this katha is over, then we find that he will be the last person to go in a stick, and he is Hanumanji. So hold him, and he will catch him, and then he will get the darshan. So you know that story. Then Hanumanji, he was watching who comes, and he found, yes, there is one old man comes, very incognito, most ordinary, and he goes and sits at the back, and tearful eyes, when Ram Katha goes on, his eyes become soaked with water, and he's so much absorbed, and everyone goes away, he silently goes. And Tulsidas ji caught him. So he said, please tell me, when you have to show me Rama darshan, you have to get me Rama darshan. He said, I am an old man, why are you bothering me? I don't know anything. But no, you are that. Then ultimately he said, okay, so you go to the Tulsi Ghat. That's called Tulsi Ghat now. In what is that place? From Allahabad we go there. Yeah. So that you go there, no. It is called Chitrakut. चित्रकूट के घर पे तुलसी चंदन घी से तिलक परे रघुराई. So that is a beautiful story. Then he went according to the instruction of that old man who is Hanumanji himself. That you go, you will get the darshan of Hanumanji, Ramji's darshan, you will get it there. So he walked and went there. And he is always, Tulsidas is so absorbed in the name, God's name, Rama. Says Rama, he is doing, and he's doing the sandal paste. And then Rama came because of his sincere prayer, and he was totally absorbed, and he was doing the sandal paste. But Hanumanji gave the word, but he is not opening the eyes. Rama is appearing, Rama Lakshana, but he is not opening the eyes. So he took a form, Hanumanji took a form of a bird, and sitting on the top of the tree, he said that First day he missed Rama. Rama put the sandal paste and went away. And he was closed eyes and he was doing Chandan. Second day also it is going on. The third day, then that Hanumanji took a form of a bird and say, what is going on? Tulsi Chandana Ghi se Tilaka Pare Raghurai. And Tulsi is getting absorbed so much that he does not know even that Rama is coming and putting the sandal paste. And he opened and he had the Ram darshan. No? So that is the Hanumanji holds the key to realization. And he is the embodiment of knowledge. Another story is there. Narada, you know, Narada story. Narada and Hanumanji. So Narada went everywhere and went to Vaikuntha, in the Lord's place in the heaven. And then he prostrated to the Lord and he saw one book. Well, what is this notebook for? Well, here is the devotees who love me very much, that their names have been written. So he turned first page and he found that his first name is Narada. He was excited. So I am the greatest bhakta then. In the Lord's table there is a book and that is written that who is the best devotee. So first name is Narada. And he was so happy and he saluted and came back. And then the Hanumanji was doing japa and meditation, Rama, 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 Rama. He disturbed him. He said, hey, you know, I went to Vaikuntha and I saw that there, what is the one book? And there it is written, who is the greatest devotee who loves me? And it is, my name is there. Then he said, what it matters? I don't care for it. Get out. But why are you disturbing me? I am taking the name of the Lord. But anyhow, he left that, and then he went on, as Narada goes on round and round, and then again he went to Vishnu, to Lord Vishnu, again Narayana, and went there and found that there is another book, additional book. He said, Narayana, what is this book for? This book is the list whom I love. And there he opened the book to find his own name, but he found that it is Hanumanji's name. So you see that we love God and God loves me. In the eye of God, who is the greatest devotee? Because in Hanumanji, he is one-pointed, he does not understand anything. That's why this story again, the mother Janaki was very pleased and gave the necklace of pearl, and then Hanuman as a bandor, monkey, so he is biting and throwing away, biting and throwing away. And Mother Sita says, what is this, you bandar, monkey, you don't understand the value of the pearl, I gave you the pearl. Then he said, no, I am seeing whether it is Rama and Sita. Then he said, Rama, Sita, it is not found in the pearl, so I am throwing away. Then he said, you are holding your body, is there any Rama, Sita there? Yes. That's why we opened his chest and saw that there is Rama. Hanumanji does not take anything where there is no Rama, no Sita. So it's ideal, such a great ideal, total dedication, unconditional surrender. And even another story which is very common, which we say that Srinathe Janaki Nathe, that story. So Hanumanji was doing japa, and who? He went to he went to Garuda. Garuda went to Rama and said, "Oh Rama, you are Lord Narayana. No? So you are Narayana, Shankha Chakra Gada Padma, four armed, that deity. So you please show your divine form." And he went into, says, okay. Rama was very pleased to show him the cosmic form, Vishnu form. And he was so excited. So he thought that my friend is Hanuman, let me call him. And he will also see the Narayana form, because Rama is only incarnation of Narayana. So if he sees Narayana, he will be happy. Then he called, he said, Rama says, go and check it, whether he will be interested on it or not. And actually he went excitedly. He said, I don't care. That is the verse he said. Srinathe Janaki Nathe Abheda Paramatmani. I know the Srinath, Sri means Lakshmi, Nath means the Lord. Lord of Lakshmi is Narayana. And Janaki is Sita, Mother Sita. Her Lord is Rama. These two people are same. Srinath, Janaki, Nath, Abheda. They are inseparable. Abheda Paramatma, and he is Paramatma. Tathapi, but yet, Mama Sarvasya, my everything is Rama Kamala Lochana. That Rama, the lotus-eyed Rama, he is my only refuge. So it is, such is called Ekonishta Bhakti. So to get that bhakti, we need to follow him as ideal. And also, Rama, Hanumanji's greatness is that he is par excellence yogi. He has experienced, as Thakur said, the duality, qualified non-duality, dualism, qualified non-dualism, and absolute one, Advaita. These are the three stages of development. And one lives in these three states. Only super excellent yogis can live in that. And Ramakrishna used to live in that state. So he said that Dehu Buddhya to Dasasmi. The whole philosophy of Indian spiritual tradition is punched into his life. Dehu Buddhi, he said, when I am in the Dehu Buddhi, I think that I am the body, I am Hanuman. I eat, I sleep, I do work. Dasosmi. I am the Dasa, servant of Hanuman, Ramji. I am his servant. As Swami Vivekananda said, Das tavu janame janame. I am your servant on all incarnations. Again and again, I am your servant. So Ramakrishna and Vivekananda is Hanumanji. That's why he said, in one jump. In other time I jumped over the ocean and now went by boat to conquer the way. So it is same spirit. So he said, dualism, when I am in the body consciousness, I know I am body, so I think that I am the servant and you are my master. But when my consciousness goes above, then I feel Jiva Buddhya. I am an individual soul, Jivatma. Deha Buddhya Tadasma, Jiva Buddhya Tadangshaka. I am a part of you. You are the Paramatma. Oh Rama, you are the Paramatma. And I am only one Jiva in that. So I am a part and you are the whole. Qualified non-dualism. And Atma Buddhya, when I get merged into your thought, then I lose myself. Atma Buddhya, Tameva Aham. Aham Tam Eva. I am thou, thou art me. I am that. So that's why we worship Hanumanji, because of to get the strength, we are passing through a difficult time, to get strength, energy, one-pointedness, our focus of our life, so that any challenge comes. Life and death is nothing. Death will be there. We are dying every day. Who knows when death is knocking at the door? But to be bold like Hanumanji, that this life is meaningful, to serve others, to do good to others, as Hanumanji did for Rama's work. So we are also in our personal life to do something good for others. At least we cannot do, silently pray for the good of others and build a character, what Hanumanji represents. So Hanumanji is the ideal of modern age, though he looks like a monkey, but monkey is not the monkey. It is only the shape. It is in that time, probably their facial appearance was little different, but it is all super excellent, intelligent person who can do this wonderful service to the Lord's mission and also develop the spirituality to this highest. So, thank you all for joining, and hope that you have participated from your home also in different times of your whole day. So, not being here, but mentally being here. And we also thought that you are there, so we are connected together. So, here ends the day's program. And you want to say anything? Or Mahajogananda say anything? 1 or 2 words. So here ends our program. And bolo, কিছু বলবে? Thank you. Whom?
Thank you to everyone for participating at this difficult time.
Huh. Say a few words, yeah. Okay, so thank you all.
Wait, don't
And
go,
Ma-
Swami, I'm
Mother.
just gonna say.